Have you ever met someone for the first time and instantly thought, I like them or I don't trust them? Or maybe you've met someone and instantly assumed they're confident, shy, smart, or strange? That's social perception, the way we form impressions of others. And here's the kicker. It happens almost automatically, in milliseconds, before we even realize it. Social perception shapes the way we interact with everyone. Friends, family, coworkers, even strangers. It influences whether we smile at someone, speak up in a conversation, or trust someone with information. Our brains are constantly scanning for clues. Body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, clothing, and appearance. These cues feed into tiny judgments that feel instinctive, but are actually learned patterns of perception. Here's an example. Imagine someone walks into a room, shoulders slouched, eyes down. You might unconsciously think they're shy or sad, but maybe they just had a bad morning. Or imagine someone speaks loudly and makes eye contact. We might assume they're confident, but maybe they're nervous and overcompensating. Social perception is not just about noticing cues, it's about interpreting them, often with bias. We're influenced by stereotypes we've absorbed, past experiences, cultural expectations, our mood in that moment. That's why first impressions are powerful, but sometimes wrong. We form them quickly and they stick. Your brain prefers speed over accuracy. It's evolution. In ancestral times, quick judgments could mean life or death. Social psychologists call this thin slicing, making judgments based on very limited information. It works surprisingly well in some cases, but it also opens the door to errors and prejudice. The fascinating part? Social perception is recursive. Our judgments influence how we treat others, and how we treat others changes how they behave, which then confirms our judgment. For example, if you believe someone is unfriendly, you might avoid them. They sense your distance, respond cautiously, and reinforce your impression. This is called a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it's happening all the time, often without conscious thought. Social perception doesn't just affect strangers. It affects relationships, workplaces, social media interactions, even politics. It explains why misunderstandings escalate. It explains why first impressions are hard to change. And it explains why empathy, the effort to see others accurately, is a superpower. So the next time you instantly judge someone, pause. Ask yourself, am I seeing who they really are, or who my brain expects them to be? Are my assumptions helping or harming this interaction? Awareness of social perception doesn't stop your brain from making judgments, but it allows you to check them, correct them, and interact more fairly and effectively.